Invest in private businesses and private placements with your retirement funds. Hey everyone, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial. In today's video, I'm going to explain how you can use a self-directed IRA or even a solo 401k to invest in private business stock or private placements. Before I do that, let me just explain real quick. When it comes to what you can do with a self-directed IRA or solo 401k, there's really only a few things you cannot do. So the tax code does not tell you all the investments you're able to do, but it just tells you the few categories of investments you're not permitted to do. So for a self-directed IRA, you can't buy life insurance, can't buy collectibles like art, and thirdly, you can't engage in any transaction involving your IRA and a disqualified person. Disqualified person is defined as your parents, children, spouse, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, or any entities controlled 50% or more by such persons, right? So you can't invest in your kid's business if your kid owns 80% of the business. Now for a solo 401k or a 401k, the prohibited transaction rules are the same as for IRAs except one item. A 401k is allowed to buy life insurance so long as the plan documents allow for it. Okay, so now we know all the things you cannot do with your IRA. So now let's hone in and focus on private stock and private placements. So private stock, what it is and what it means is you're investing in a private business. So a business that's not publicly traded. Could be an LLC, could be a corporation, could be a partnership. Could potentially be an S-Corp. The problem is, under the S-Corp shareholder rules, if an IRA owns S-Corp stock, the S election becomes invalidated and the corporation reverts back to a C Corp. So it's not a prohibited transaction issue, it's an S Corp issue. Now 401ks could technically own S Corp shares. Private placements are essentially investments into private investments, whether they're funds or businesses. In most private placement cases, you have to be an accredited investor to make the investment. An accredited investor, based off the SEC rules, is someone who makes more than $300,000 a year for 2 consecutive years, married, filed jointly, or someone who has $1 million in net worth, excluding their primary residence. Okay, so the advantages of using a self-directed IRA or a solo 401k to invest in a private business or a private placement mainly falls on the lines of tax benefits. What do I mean? Well, the beauty of using an IRA is when you sell the private stock or the private placement investment, in most cases, all the gains will be tax-free. Why? A retirement account is exempt from tax as per section 401 for 401ks, 408 for IRAs. So obviously, that is the huge advantage of using an IRA, specifically a self-directed IRA or a solo 401k, to invest in private stock or private placements. You get to diversify, you get to invest in assets you know and trust, you get flexibility, but most importantly, and as a tax lawyer, this is what I focus on the most, it's the tax benefits. You don't have to pay tax when you sell the private stock. Now there's all kinds of really amazing strategies, which I talk about in my new book called Mastering the Self-Directed IRA. It's my 9th book, just got released. And I love this book because not only does it talk about the basics of self-directed IRAs, but it also goes into some advanced strategies like buying private founder stock in a Roth IRA, how you can be a Peter Thiel and shelter hopefully millions and millions of dollars from tax. It also talks about how to use private placements to make investments, accredited investor rules. So all the stuff I talked about in today's video, if you're looking to dig a little deeper and get more details, great book. It's not long, short and sweet, exactly what you need to know, short chapters so you don't fall asleep. That's it for today's video. Hope you now understand exactly the rules involved in using a self-directed IRA or solo 401k to invest in private business stock or private LLC interests or private placements. To get started, you can click the barcode on the screen and you can fill out a quick app or go on to our website to get started. You could also subscribe to our awesome YouTube channel and learn so much more about self-directed IRAs, IRA Financial, and alternative asset investment opportunities for you to generate more retirement wealth. That's it for me today. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see everyone again on the next video. Ciao. Take care.